The first goal scored by who else? Kylian Mbape.
Yeah, we said it before the game and we said it at half-time, you know, the intensity that Denmark had to, you know, deliver in order to deal with Mbappe in that first half. But to maintain that over the course of 90 minutes is extremely hard. But this is phenomenal play, you know, down the left-hand side. You know, it's a quick break from France. Mbappe here, he's picking up the ball. He's 1v1 in this situation, but Hernandez makes this. And that awareness to cut it back towards Mbappe is world class, and that's how you score goals at an international level. You know, speed, execution, you know, quick balls in and around the box. And when you've got players like Mbappe on the pitch, you're going to get these opportunities and you're going to score goals. And you know what we're seeing here in this World Cup is potentially, you know, the passing of the guard. You know, in terms of world's best players, from Lionel Messi on to Mbappe, and with 4 goals already, he'll definitely be looking for, you know, for the golden boot.
Yeah, a nice stat for you. He's now level with Zinedine Zidane on 31 goals, and he's now scored as many World Cup goals as Lionel Messi, which is 7. I mean, he's still going, isn't he? And he's done that 12 years younger than he is than Lionel Messi. Let's talk about how the Danes managed to get in. Andreas Christensen, how did they do it?
Well, it was the right-hand side from the first half, which I was always worried about, because, like, when Mbappe goes, someone's got to come and cover, as you can see here. So Mbappe, you don't want him to come back too deep. Rabiot, you want him to kind of stay in this area where if the ball comes back like they're going to do now, you're back out here so you can stop this ball coming there. So once the ball's come there, they haven't stopped it, he still hasn't picked up his runner, and then that's how the corner comes about. And then, obviously, they score from the corner. Great, like, attacking of the ball from Anderson, and then Christensen gets in at the back post. But it's something that was there in the first half that they weren't able to capitalise on, but they did in the second half, and they got the corner from it, which got the goal.
Classic ball watching from Rabiot on 2 occasions. It's cost his team a goal there, and they got away with it. And it was more of the same for their winning goal, ball watching from Christensen, when we get round to it.
And Graeme, the final goal, let's talk about that then. And again, it's Kylian Mbappe. 14 goals now in 12 for France, which is quite a number. I can keep reeling. I've got loads of these stats, by the way, guys. I can keep reeling them off all day. Tell us how he managed that.
Well, great movement, great delivery from Griezmann. When we see it, we're going to see it. Ball swept in, eventually gets up the pitch. It's laid back. I'm not sure if this is laid back when it turns out. I think it's a bit of a miscontrol there. Griezmann takes over, whips the ball in flat. But when we see it again, keep your eye on the guy, the Danish player, Christensen, at the bottom here. He has a look there, so he knows where Mbappe is, and that's the only look he has. Another one, he just loses him. He's got to be more aware of what's going on round about him.
You know, that's a great ball in as well.
And see, when you look at the two, it's flat, it's perfect. But you know the 2 goals that he scored tonight? One was with the sole of his foot and his studs, and the second one with his right thigh?
Yeah.
So a score of all types of goals.
They are the first to qualify. They are the world champions. Are they looking every bit the world champions now for you? How is there still more improvement?
Yeah, I think we said it before the game that they've got that strength and depth in key areas, particularly in a World Cup where you need to score goals, and that's really important. But it's interesting when you look at their, you know, the goal that they conceded. Could Mbappe have been 10 metres deeper, which would have stopped the ball from penetrating, you know, between the lines, which is really important at international level. So yeah, I think they certainly are going to be a threat, but whether or not the top teams can see areas to exploit them, you know, is to be seen.
They've got a number of injuries.
They have to be better than that. And when you've got an absolute goal scorer, which he obviously is, and the way they play, where they try to suck teams onto them, when you've got someone that can get goals for fun, you don't have to be a brilliant team to win things, to win games. And that's, for me tonight, they weren't terribly convincing all over the pitch, but with an out-and-out striker like him, who scores for fun, they are dangerous.
Any concern, Wrighty, defensively for you, for France?
No, I'd say that right side, they're going to have to do something about it, because Mbappe's got to go that way. He can't be worrying about him coming this way, so someone's going to have to come across and stop that right-hand side, because they've done a lot of work there, the Danes, in today's game. But I think that the thing with the team, the French team, is that they just looked ominous. I felt like at no stage they weren't going to win that game.